Alrighty, so it has been a little while since I've done this whole video thing. It's been a crazy last few weeks because, you know, we had like a new baby. She's doing great. She's growing like crazy. Our toddler's growing like crazy. And as the dad, one thing I have to do is provide for my family. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do right now, which I'm heading into work. I actually ended up going back to work last week, and it wasn't really that much of an adjustment phase because Martha was just taking care of business, being the world's greatest mom, and just taking care of things while I was out working all day, almost every day. And it's really, really cool to see because we're gonna be doing some big things, and I'm really excited for what our future holds because we're really gonna try to get that house. I know I've been talking about it for like at least a couple of years now, but things are finally clicking because in my mind, it has already happened, just waiting for time to catch up. I know it's a little bit cliche on certain corners of the internet, but that's just how I feel about it because things are actually working and I'm actually have a good job with real stability and upward mobility possibility, which that's happening pretty soon. So pretty excited about that. Also got to do a few things today, namely work all day. But after that, gonna be doing a push day workout at home, continuing the at-home training arc because I've been liking it. It's been good. I haven't really been as consistent with it, but it's still been working out really well because I just push myself really hard, even with lightweight, and it still seems to be doing quite well for me. So that's pretty exciting. Like I said, got that push day. Also, I gotta test out this new microphone that I got in the mail. My mom bought me a microphone, which is one of those like wireless mics that you have two receivers, or not two receivers, one receiver and two microphones. So I could have one and Martha could have one, and we could do like a vlog, but the audio quality is really, really good, I'm thinking. So pretty excited to see about that. But right now, gotta head to work, get this work day done, and I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Alrighty, we're taking a little bit of an early lunch today. Picked up this here Steak and Shake, which is absolutely delicious. Got some French fries because fitness French fry in my mouth. I don't know why that one was so crunchy. So these Steak and Shake French fries are super skinny. They almost taste like potato sticks because they're so skinny. And that crunchy one I just had felt exactly like a potato stick, but like a big one. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this one. Much better. Although they didn't make these ones super good. I also got two of these original doubles, which is super, super good. It's just, you know, a burger. They call it steak burgers, but it's just a burger. As much as I'd like to just sit here and hang out, I do have to go back to work, so I'm gonna go back to work. Alrighty, so work is done. Work was fun, but now I gotta rush home before I get caught in this storm. I don't know if you can see out there. It's some dark weather. Out this side, not so bad. Out this side, not so bad, but this back here, it's pretty bad. So gonna go, I actually gonna grab food for my wife at Steak and Shake again because she caught wind that I had some and she was probably thinking, she's like, I could use some of that. So I'm gonna pick up something for her. But we're gonna go home, I'm gonna get my workout in, and then probably just chill with my family while it storms outside for the next day and a half. So time to go. Look at that freaking cloud. That's insane. Super dark. But we're here at Steak and Shake again. I can't get up. So it's kind of messed up that these lines are usually going quick, but of course today it's like storm, heavy rain, and it's taking forever. Oh, we're getting some movement. We're getting some movement. And the rain's just coming down. The rain is insane. All right, time to move one car forward. Hopefully have this next order up in front of us ready to go. Weather's just built different in the Midwest, that's for sure. I don't think I've ever seen rain this insane. This is nuts. I mean, I'm pretty good with vision, so I'm not super worried about that. But I just can't really see a whole lot, even for me. I mean, I can see the lines and everything, but damn, this is insane. And we got crazy wind, we got lightning, we got heavy rain. I gotta make sure no one's trying to cut in front of me. Can't even see anything that way. All right, so I made it back home. Now the only question is, how do I get inside without completely getting this food drenched, my camera drenched, my phone drenched? I don't really care about myself drenched. I can handle that, but like the technology and the food, not ideal to be completely soggy. What's with this? I guess we'll find out, but I'm not gonna film it. Wife of mine.
Yes.
How's your meal?
Good.
Or is it better than this camera's focus?
I don't know how to answer that question.
It was blurry. How's this weather? What are we, coworkers? How's the weather been?
How's the weather up there?
How's the weather down there?
It's about the same.
Yeah, don't get short with me. All right, so quick story time. You know the weather outside is frightening? Well, this fridge right here is all trash. Everything inside of this fridge is completely trash, except for the soda. That weathers the storm, literally, because we lost power for like 6-7 hours, maybe a little bit longer. I forget exactly the timeline, but maybe some condiments survived. Everything else, especially cheese, eggs are weird. I don't trust them. And all this other stuff just went bad. And right now, I got this sick beef meal, which is 14 grams of protein and 220 calories, and it smells like alcohol. All right, time to give this a shot. We got some beef chunks here that for some reason look like chicken thighs. Give it a shot. Not sure if beef, but it's all right. All right, so real quick, let me just show you something. I just wrapped up the workout. You saw the footage. You saw what I looked like. Not bad, in shape, right? But when you get the right lighting, it's a night and day difference. Like it goes from do you even lift to what cycle are you on, pretty much. So it's just kind of insane. Get the right angle, the right lighting, the right microphone scraping. There you go. All right, but crazy lighting trickery aside, there's a couple things I want to talk about. First off, I didn't actually get to work out last night because I had a whole bunch of stuff to do. Wasn't really feeling it. So I was like, you know what? I got today off. I'm going to go ahead and work out today, which is the next day from yesterday. Also, if you notice, I got like a really far away shot. It's because I have the 50mm lens on the camera here, and it's super cool. But if you notice, I'm way over here, right? Like I'm way down here, and you can still hear me really good. And that's because my mom decided to send me a couple of these, which is the wireless microphone. It's the Movo wireless mic, which is super, super cool. And the audio quality is not that bad. I just have to remember to not speak super loudly into it and kind of just chill volume because it's super hypersensitive with my camera. I have the Sony a6400 camera, and the audio settings with any mic input is really, really sensitive. So I have it on one volume or one recording level, and normally it's on 26 on the onboard microphone. A lot of tech stuff, but I thought it was pretty cool to have this, and I actually have two of them, so I can have Martha have one, and then I have one. It's all in the same audio that's built into the camera, so when I put it on my phone to edit, then it's all the same audio track. And I don't think you're hearing Blue's Clues in the background. You might be, you might not be. I'll have to check the footage, but it's really cool because it cuts out so much background noise. So being here with a dog, with two babies, with my wife here, she's living her life, our life, you know, but like we're doing our things. And if this cuts out a lot of that background noise, you know, we can make these videos without too much of the background noise distraction. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. And yeah, we'll go from there. So a few videos ago, I was talking about maybe discussing why Martha and I don't sleep in the same bed, and we haven't for a while now. And I think maybe we could just talk a little bit about that. It's for a very good reason, but also I was kicked out of bed. I was kicked out. I don't know if you want to share your insights and your viewpoint on it, but I was completely kicked out and removed from bed, and not by Martha. So what do you have to say about that?
What happened was we were living with my parents at the time, and we had a full bed, I think. Was it full or
It was like
queen?
a small queen. It was really
A
weird.
small queen, apparently. But it was like a really small bed. And we co-sleep with our daughter. Or we did. We did, and now just I do. So what happened was, she was getting bigger, and then I was pregnant. So when I got pregnant, I started getting tired of Gabe being in the bed with us because she was getting bigger. She was rolling more. So she would roll over and then knock into him and get really mad and wake up, and he wouldn't wake up. So I would be woken up and it would disrupt my sleep. Living there, you couldn't really leave that bedroom until someone was up for the day the next day. So it's not like I could just go in another room and hang out with her or sleep somewhere else or anything like that. We had no space to do that. So that was the point where she basically kicked him out, and he slept in the next room over, which was even smaller than our room, which our room was small.
Yeah, but that wasn't really set up right away either, so that was available later on.
Yeah.
But by that point, I was actually literally physically kicked out by my daughter. She would kick me, and now it's been that way so long that I'll literally get yelled at by my not even 2-year-old daughter. And I know what the message is. The message is, this is me and Mama time. You can see your way out.
And Sylvie.
And Sylvie. Well, yes, but that's what Pearl's saying.
Oh, that's true.
Pearl's like, yeah, no, get out of here. So I do, which explains why there's a bed behind the couch, because we have a second room. As you may or may not know, we moved all our stuff from New Hampshire to here in the Midwest, and it's all in that other room. So it's a lot like our New Hampshire apartment where we had a 2-bedroom, but we only had access to one room. But the difference with this time around is over time, as we can, we're going to go through box by box, even if it's one a week, whatever we got to do. Ideally finish it by this month, but whatever we got to do, clear that room out, get my bed back in there, set up my office again, do videos in there, which I still can because I have my folding table. So we'll see what I can do. But as far as that's concerned, that's why I actually sleep in the living room, and then everyone else is in the other room. I'm all alone.
Yeah, but
I'm just kidding. Mabel sleeps in the bed with me. So, no, it doesn't really bother me. I actually like it this way.
I
This
do
is not
miss you though.
I know, and I miss staying in there too, but it's not like me justifying that I'm like, oh, it's fine. And it doesn't, I'm fine. No, it's really fine. It's the optimal way for everyone to get actually a good night's sleep, because first off, I stay up late and I wake up early. So I'm up, if I'm crawling into bed at midnight and then crawling out of bed at 4:35 a.m. and disturbing everyone.
I'm going to get woken up for sure if that happens too.
Yeah, and I sleep like an absolute ton of bricks, which is permanently. So no, that's not accurate, but I sleep really heavy and then I wake up and I'm up. So that's just how we do it. It's just going to be how it works for a while until we get an Alaskan King, or there's apparently a sleep bed that's fits 6 people wide or something like that. When we upgrade to a house and get a really huge bed, and then we can have the space so that by the time I get up, I'm on the opposite side of the country at this point.
Everyone kicked you so many times you ended up there.
Roll over. And then I can keep rolling in those really, really big beds and then just still be on the bed. Anyway, that's my point. I thought it was interesting. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I guess we'll find out. That's all I got for this vlog. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you found it interesting. Maybe I want to mess with this kind of camera, set up with the bigger lens and the wireless microphones, do some more content like that while my wife drinks Oranginas with... That's going to be so loud.
ASMR.
Oh, no. Yeah, but maybe I'll do more of that. But that's all for now. Thanks so much for being here. And like and subscribe if you haven't. I don't know why you haven't yet. It's pretty sick time here. Also, gameswithgabe.com for coaching, newsletter, programs, all the good stuff that I can sell you. But that's all for now. Again, how many times can I say that before I go? But that's all for now. And I will talk to you next time.
Wait.